Excuse me? What is depression?
It's when you're sad. Depression is a mental health disorder.
When you're upset.
Depression is when I feel low all the time.
Depression in Catcher in the Rye.
Most American teenagers see depression and anxiety as major problems among their peers. A survey by the Pew Research Center found that 70% of teenagers saw mental health as a big issue. Fewer teenagers cited bullying, drug addiction, or gangs as major problems, and more anxiety and depression. It also asked respondents if they considered alcohol consumption to be a major problem among their peers. Half of the teenagers from households earning less than $30,000 said alcohol was a major problem. That number decreased to 43% among teenagers in households earning more than $75,000. Dr. Bufka said that her top advice for adults worried about their teens was just to listen to them without pouring on advice or judging too much. She also said to give them the opportunity to talk to a counselor or psychologist if needed. Let them know that you've got their back, she said. In the book Catcher in the Rye, the main character Holden can relate to these statistics because Holden shows signs of alcoholism, depression, and anxiety throughout the book.
Symptoms. Some symptoms of depression that relate to Holden from Catcher in the Rye are lack of sleep or sleeping too much, anxiety, sadness, loneliness, and doing worse in school. Some quotes from Holden that show signs of depression are, "It makes you feel so lonely and depressed," page 91, and "Boy, I felt miserable. I felt so depressed, you can't imagine," page 110. Holden openly says how he's depressed in these quotes. "I almost wish I was dead," page 54 and 101. Dalton's death and suicidal thoughts are signs of depression. "Something went wrong, though I don't remember what anymore," 101. Trouble thinking or remembering things can be signs of depression.
These are the causes of depression that relate to Holden in Catcher in the Rye. Loneliness, bad family life and no support system. Lack of sleep. Loneliness. I felt so lonesome, I almost wished I was dead. Page 58. And finally, loss of a loved one.
In the novel, Holden demonstrates many ways and reasons why he feels depressed. These quotes show many examples of his internal feelings towards life. He says, "I almost wish I was dead," page 54 and page 101. "Almost every time someone gets me a present, it ends up making me sad," page 58. "I get the hell out of Pensy. It makes me too sad and lonesome," page 57 to 58. "It makes you feel so lonesome and depressed," page 91. "Anyways, it made me feel depressed and lousy again," page 94. "People are always ruining things for you," page 98. "When you feel depressed, you can't even think," page 102. "I felt like jumping out the window," page 117. These quotes show Holden having suicidal thoughts, thinking about suicidal actions, and overall depression in general.
I really felt like that was committing suicide. I felt like jumping out the window. Probably would have done it too. 117 Salinger.